Hello. How is everyone today? I was gonna stream earlier, but then I got caught up with chores and stuff that I should have been doing earlier. But it is fine. They're mostly done. Done enough to be like, I don't need to do any more today. The goal today is hopefully finishing chapter 4. Let's see if we can keep up the streak of not dying. I don't think I have anything else I need to talk about before we jump in, so I guess that's what we'll do, just jump right in. Okay. I couldn't remember what we did last time, so I had to go back and watch like the very end of last stream just to remember what we did. So we just finished sending this ghost to the afterlife. I think we have to go find the other ghosts. But I don't know where these other ghosts are. We talked to you, right? Yes. Did the music just get louder? I don't know. I don't. Maybe it did. Can we go into the janitor's closet now that we opened it on the... as it's now dead quiet? No, the door is still locked over here. Let's see. What else is around? I don't think you can pick this up, no. Am I supposed to go back to the classroom that the non-looking ghost girl was in? That told us, oh, you have to like exorcise the ghosts and then the worlds will collapse or whatever and you can go back. I don't remember which classroom it was in. So this one, maybe? No? This classroom? Wait, didn't we have to check a desk or something to get her to appear? Do I have to do that again? Was it this classroom? Maybe I'm thinking of the other side. Why is it dead quiet in here? Am I supposed to do something in here? Sure. No, I think we read this. We can just skip that. No, we read that. I really don't know what we're doing. This will keep pushing us out, right? Yeah. Maybe just keep checking this room? No, can't check the desk. Just check all the desks, I guess. See if there's anything here. I guess we need to go on the other side of the classroom now. No, nothing here. What is this? There's one thing I've learned from all this. The children are victims too. They're not at fault here. They're not the ones we should hate. Their murderer is the one who created the cycle of resentment and cruelty. Their murder is our true enemy. That does not help me with what I need to do, though. Maybe go check out the front door? Let's see. Oh, there we go. To where the floor collapsed but then got better. 1 step rooster, 10 paces rat. We might have to start this file over so I can go back and read what the stupid book said. I don't remember what those coordinates mean to me anymore. But at least we found where we need to go. Okay. Yes, we want to read this book. Okay. Rat is north. Rat, ox, tiger, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, pig. North is rat, east is rabbit, southeast is dragon. Okay. Now that we remember kinda what the coordinates are, let's go back to this file. And then we can get that cutscene again and figure out where we need to go. Okay. Okay, we need to go to where the floor collapsed. One step rooster, and then 10 paces north. So find floor that got better. Which floor are they talking about? It could be any of these floors. It must be talking about either that floor or this floor, because we have to go 10 north. So it has to be this floor. Is this room even 10 paces wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is. It's just barely 10 paces wide. Unless I have to leave the room. Because 10 paces ended up here. There's nothing. I mean, I could click the whole floor, I guess. Eventually I'll have to find what we're looking for. Is it something connected on the wall? I don't know where it is. We're done with this. We're gonna look it up. this forum tells me absolutely nothing. Thank you. Let's try another one. All of these only telling me about the first puzzle, the easy puzzle. That was so easy to figure out. Give me this stupid walkthrough for this puzzle. Of course, you don't have hyperlinks. Make me search myself. Chapter. Okay, this one says we need to go to floor 2. Okay, examine the wooden boulder in between. In between what? I mean, this thing? Ah. Through the floor there had clearly collapsed previously. The gap seems to have mysteriously closed up on its own. It feels pretty solid. Thank you. Okay. Go one step west and then north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Peering through the cracks, you can just barely make out something shiny in the dark recesses below. Try to pull it out. Why did she activate in the entranceway if we're not even by the entrance anymore? Whatever. Stupid puzzle. From beneath the floorboards, you manage to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch. The heck is this? Doesn't look like it would fit any door I know. Acquired winder. Well then. Winder. Do we even want to keep reading this guide to figure out what we're doing next, or should we just figure it out ourselves? Can't go there still. Awesome. Can't go there. Winder. I don't think we've ever ran into anything that needs a winder though. Let's save just in case. Enter. Oh. Let us not get touched by you. No, that's still blocked off. And we don't have the key to go in here. What are we doing? I almost just ran right into her. Like, is it... Thank you. That did not help me with what I need to do next. Unless this isn't what that puzzle was for. I wonder if... Okay, let's try this. One paste. No, it can't be that floor. Oh my god. Is it something with her? But it's a crank, like... I don't know what we're doing. Okay, we'll just see what she has to do. The deep black socket where the girl spirit's left eye once sat transfixed the gaze. It began slowly expanding in size. I can't move my body. The girl's socket continues to grow slowly and methodically, enveloping until only blackness remains. The world vanishes into nothingness as the empty cavity becomes an all-encompassing void, blotting out the whole of existence. Suddenly, in the distance, a tiny white face breaks through the darkness, shining with its own unnatural light. No, no, please, please, no, I'm so scared, please. The face seems distorted as if being viewed through water. Its expression shifts and wobbles for a bit until finally, with some effort, the image clears. You've seen this face before. Somebody, please help. Well then. Okay, we're just gonna keep reading this guide because I have no idea what we're doing. I'm tired of just running around. Okay, it says take the winder to the hidden room. Wrong part of the classroom. Okay, the winder you found looks like it'll fit perfectly in the keyhole at the base of the lever. Use it? Yes. It did indeed slip into the device without any trouble, but nothing happened. Oh, come on. Awesome. Pull the switch to unlock hidden room in one... Pull the switch to unlock hidden room in floor 1. But it said it can... The lever is still stuck, but seems to have a bit of give than it did before. There's space for it to go down one more notch. Try to force it? Yeah, sure. Watch as we break it. Wow. Okay. I guess that's what this guide is talking about. Try this new room. Okay.
Nanda.
Wow, get a load of this place. It's got showers and everything. It hurts. Make it stop. Oh god, my head. Blood. Are you alright? Do you feel something again? Uh-huh. Another nosebleed. If it's just her nose, it's fine, but if a blood vessel bursts in her brain or something. Here, stuff some tissues up your nose, stop the bleeding. Thanks, I have some of my own, but since you've gotten yours out already, yeah, go ahead. Did the ghost get to her? No, she's been a little off since before that. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. Well then. Your own reflection stares back at you strangely. You have more wrinkles than you remember. None of these showers turn on. A bucket. The bucket is crammed full of discarded underwear, all twisted up like wrung out dish rags. That is weird. The grate makes noise. Okay. Am I supposed to... Ah, the locker is empty. Thank you. I like how bright the blood is. Okay, I guess we're moving on. We're outside? No, poolside. Look how gross that pool is. No running by the pool, thank you. The pool, huh? Can't even see the other side of it with all the rain. Alright, here goes. This clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit? We'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle the search. You just wait for me in the locker room. And what's going to happen if a ghost shows up again? You think you'll be able to handle it? Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you. And you can come to my rescue. Alright, just don't do anything stupid. Thank you. You say something? I've got to try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. What is in this pool? Is that supposed to be wood? It's a giant pool. Nice. Let's see if we can go read that note. No, we can't read that note, so I guess we'll just walk downstairs. Unless I can get in the pool. What's up with this murky water? There's no telling what could be down there. All I know is I wouldn't be caught dead in this pool. Of course I can't really swim, so nice. Are you gonna drown then? Okay, what do you say? Caution. Confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. Okay then. There's a sign on the door that says pump room. The door is locked. Awesome. Oh. There's something here now. It looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between the two tiles. Try to dig it out. Acquired pump room key. Pump room, huh? I've had enough. Oh. What up? What the? No, there's no way. Come on, give me a break here. Why is there a timer if you won't let me run? Oh, am I supposed to jump in and save her? What the? Seems like something fell in. It's still in the locker room, right? Oh, I have to go check the locker room, don't I? This is stupid. Okay. Look, she's not here. She jumped in the pool. Go back. I guess that really was her then. What the was she thinking? I've almost less than a minute now. What is wrong with me? What am I doing? I shouldn't have taken my eyes off her. This is my fault. Stop with the cutscenes. Let me just go save her. It was this one? Pretty sure this is where the waves were coming from. It is. Nope, I guess she's dead. I am out of time. Did I pick the wrong spot? Obviously I picked the wrong spot. Here? Sure. Yeah, she's dead. I have no idea where she jumped in. I know it's not this spot. Sure. Will you try one more spot? I was right next to that spot too. Okay. Back through this cutscene. Okay, go check the door so then we can activate the room key, just popping up all of a sudden. And we will pay attention to where she jumped. Okay. This time we'll have more times. Wow, we almost have a minute and a half this time. It's her. Don't worry, I'll pull you up. Come on, breathe already, damn it. God, don't worry me like that. You back with me now? So tell me, why did you jump into the pool? You called me out there, didn't you? What? I heard your voice, so I ran outside, and after that I don't remember much else. The next thing I knew, my vision was all this sickening green color and my mouth was full of water. God damn it, what was this, the work of those ghosts again? Can't believe they can trick us so easily. There's gotta be something in that pool. Wonder if the showers still work. Why would the showers work if none of the other water has worked? Nothing. I can't get rid of this horrible taste and I smell absolutely putrid. I hate this. Meh. Shut up. It's better than being dead, like shut up. How does she think I feel? How about we get out into the rain and wash yourselves off a little? Though I don't know how much help rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth. Okay, alright then, let's go. After this, I guess we'll need to figure out how to dry our clothes. Feeling better? Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly. Were you? That's good. So, while I was out here, I came across a room in the back that I kind of like to check out. I'll go with you. That's probably for the best. Alright, let's do it. Should I go back and save, or is there gonna be a save up here? There better be a save up here. I don't want to redo all this if I die again. The key is so rusted and brittle that it instantly snapped as soon as it was turned. Fortunately, it had already done its job. No, there's no light here. We're going back and saving. I don't want to redo all this in case I die. It's been 45 minutes and we've pretty much done absolutely nothing today. This door is better not than locked. Cool. Okay. I move so slow. Okay. Oh, hello desk. Ah, there's a bucket. Apparently not a bucket we can interact with though. The valve wheel is labeled drainage. Turn it. Well then. Ah, there's a body. There's multiple bodies. We'll check this one out first. It's the corpse of a very tiny individual being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have bloated its skin into a patchwork of puzzles? Sure. It's the body of a female student rotting and decayed. There was a lot of bodies here. Based on the size, this appears to be a body of a high schooler. Long-term exposure to the dirty, contaminated water has left it quite a mess. It's the body of a female student rotting and decaying. Have you noticed a lot of them are female students? The dim lights around you are reflecting off something deep inside the drainage ditch. Try to fish it out. What is this thing? Some kind of handle? Rusty valve wheel. Awesome. Oh, I can read this one now. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully that'll keep anyone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigot. That killed my friend. She can spend eternity without a tongue for all I care. Nice. But yeah, most of them are female students, if you've noticed. A crude label written on a piece of tape attached to the device reads water pump. Right below it, there's a slot of some sort for a lever or handle. Attach the rusted valve wheel, yes. Squeak, 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 squeak. That's as far as it's gonna go. I think it's too rusted to turn anymore. Okay. What did this do? Doesn't look... Oh, there's something out here. It's a small hemp bag stained with copious amounts of blood. It seems to have fallen from the spigot. For something that's been in water, it wouldn't have a lot of blood left on it. An elementary school student ID name tag is attached to it. Heavenly Host Elementary School Class 1-6. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. Ugh. It's a girl's name. Acquired tongue. Well then. Go give her her tongue back, I guess. We're gonna go save first. She can wait on her tongue. Okay. It better be this ghost that needs her tongue and not some other ghost I have to go find. Awesome. Oh, there she is. Which one do we give it to? The one that has a head. Oh. How am I supposed to know whose tongue we got? Pull out the tongue back? Yes. Please be the right one. This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offer the spirit the tongue? Awesome. Yes, we picked the wrong one. Why would the headless girl be the one with the missing tongue? Did we pick the wrong girl? The deep black? Yes. We already read this. Of course we can't skip this. It's a good thing we saved. Takes too long to go through a bad ending and then have to watch the end scene before we can load the file again. Okay. Here's your tongue, headless girl. She's got no head above her chin. How am I supposed to know who has the tongue? The little girl's spirit is staggering towards us, blood gushing from her gaping cross-section of a head as she walks. Please be the right one. This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offer the tongue. What happened? The other ghost is heading this way. We have to run. Where are we running to? I guess we'll go back to the save. Okay, what are we doing next? I don't know. Oh, I guess we went to the wrong staircase. We need to go east. Okay, follow this ghost, I guess. Here we go again. Where is it going to take us this time? Where your friends have splattered. The floorboards beneath the wall, that wall. Right under her gobbly insides where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. No. Why did she throw the doll? We had it. You're getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son. God, if that's where it is, I'm not sure we can even bring ourselves to get it. Is someone there? Random person. You're alive. And the class rep too. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. What happened? It's a long story, so where have you been? I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness, and when I woke up here, it felt as if the air has somehow changed. Oh yes, and I did briefly cross paths with... You did? So they're okay too? They are, though when I next ran into the sister, it seemed she and her brother were parted ways. What is that in your hand? Appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. This? I found it under the floorboards in the hallway. Just up these stairs. Is this some kind of charm? Do you want it? Please take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. Received another tongue bag. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 5-2. Well, I should be going now. Is something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. Ah, yes, one more thing. Said we should all try to meet in Class 1A. Okay. He's a weirdo. I'm guessing it wasn't from, the spot. Maybe it shifted over a few feet and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then that really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. Okay, going up the stairs. Save really quick. Okay, so the tongue must be for the other ghost on the first floor. Maybe it wasn't him taking pictures, but him snapping bones. And that's why. Where are you, ghost? There you are. And this girl's missing an eye. All we got is a tongue. Is that gonna be enough? What do we do? Pull out the tongue bag? The girl lowers her head and begins rocking slowly back and forth. This is for you. It is yours, isn't it? Offer the spirit the tongue. Thank you very much. We did it, all three of them. All that's left is the girl and the... no more. Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how I look when I'm dead, and I'm not even trying. It just pops into my head all on its own, and it's such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home, back to my mom and my sister. Alright, next one is mine then, okay? So just try to pull yourself together. What happened? God damn it, not again. This one's big too. They've all been big. Oh, the book is open. The hair creature thing is out and about. Was I knocked out? Where am I? Wow, the classroom's all fixed. Is this our classroom? For real? Okay, I can move. Okay. Hey, wake up. She's breathing at least. Come on, wake up already. What? Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are. No way. We're back for real? Is this really our school? It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it. So it's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home. Yeah, suck on that, world. But they're not gonna question why the others aren't with us. The shelves are filled with personal effects belonging to Class 2-9 primary and assistant homeroom teachers. Teacher even has some... I'm not sure they're sure that the sort of thing she would be storing in the classroom, though. There are various notebooks inside with the labels like 2-9 day duty log and attendance roster. It's stacked with teaching materials, including the remote from the overhead projector. Guess there's no... or anyone else. Culture Festival is in full swing. Let's sell us some red bean soup like there's no tomorrow. We're collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for our dear friend who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. Contact for payment. Anything else in here before we check the doors? I never thought I'd live to see home again. Why is there just a handful of chairs with these desks? Whatever. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8. There's no soul in sight. Guess there's no anyone else, huh? Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Stand around in the darkened corridor for our school building at 8 in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black. Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now? What am I doing? What's wrong? Nice. What? What is that? It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it. It's you. No. Go back. Don't come any closer. That was a rainy... Ugh. It was a rainy evening after school just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped, I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face, so after school I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the corridor hallway for a little and watch the rain. That's when teacher showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, but he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then... You, too. I'm so sorry. She's so tiny, she must be 5th grader. Right? Thank you for what you did back there, for making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed though? Why are you still here? You didn't. But we returned your tongue, we gave you back the ability to tell your story, and we even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us, and we exist as fragments of the sacred grounds upon which heavenly host is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... So what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in this godforsaken place? You children spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you? That's not true. What do you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together. But you killed, didn't you? Wait. Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety. Why are you suddenly so concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short at the edge of madness, with all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head. Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begins to spin around and around, and you just start acting out without any sort of control. Your sister is some kind of medium or something? Yeah, something like that. So what you're saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin? I feel for you, I really do, but please, please, bring the rest of them back. Bring them all back home. Come on, you can do that, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls, far too many in fact. The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it began feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. So, we're going to lose you as an ally then? So why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now? Isn't there any way for us to save everyone? There may be one way. What is it? I think you already know. You have to return to the closed space, find all 4 of us Heavenly Host serial kidnapping and murder victims, and put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they should begin to fade from existence. And then you might get your friends back. You expect us to go back? And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all 4 of you? Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that's happened. The spirit gently took hold of your hand, and in an instant, their 2 beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. What's going... It hurts. It hurts. Yeah. What happened to me? Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now? I can't see a thing, and I can't move. It's like the feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Where? Why can't I move?
The
little girl in the red dress and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School. Following the incident, her family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a ghastly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details following into the background. So, of course, after learning that she was safe, further news of her whereabouts were largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of her history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess, but I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and 2 girls in here aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident, but they're still alive. Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and foot and just sprawled out on the floor, and so am I. That's the real reason I can't move. Somebody, please save me. No, stop. No, please, no. Your eyes. No, I can't see. Now I'm blindfolded, I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently. The helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared it feels like my head's going to explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me, cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please. I keep begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order, okay? In order. Yeah. I've never heard screaming like this before. It's pure primal terror cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. Sine wave? It's way at the end. It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. My God, what is he doing to him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? It's been at least half an hour now. Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside have finally come to a halt. No, 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 no! Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. Wow. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Is it still going on? Come on, just die already. Die already? God, what is wrong with me? You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noise stopped and the room grew quiet again. Those footsteps are getting closer, all my hair is standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I'm suddenly being stricken with severe diarrhea. In order? God, why am I relieved? Which means it's my turn. Someone's got me by the hair, they're pulling my head up and taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The 4 missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part, however, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength has been used. Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malice intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children had been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical. nor even so pleasant, if you can believe that. The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimonies of herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, and then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, when then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. With my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. It was one of the children. It was a little girl, her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes, and then she just started giggling. She was opening and closing the bloody scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. Why is it you? No. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me, and makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all, but it was through her tearful, frightening testimony that was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to his sentencing. Therefore, it came as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations, and I remind you, this is mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was he really the murderer of the 3 victims? Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, he was incapable of communicating with others through speech, and despite his childlike revision, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around the same time, the principal suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most particular way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls as if possessed. He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a state with no warning, then perhaps too could his son. I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything man could deceive. From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever. Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it is a lead nonetheless. Excuse me. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, another school building in its place. It's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly, but my protege has found what may be the next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. This music does not fit at all. It did get very intense. I mean, we had this really sad story, and then all of a sudden, like, rock music just starts playing. It doesn't fit at all. but chapter 4 is done. I think we'll start chapter 5 next week. So hopefully you'll come back to see the next chapter. Thank you. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Bye.